Alright guys, what has to be broken before you can use it? An egg. Did you get it right? Hopefully you did, because it's time to crack into today's video. Get it? Crack into? We've got 13 riddles lined up, and they're all about testing how fast your brain works. Some are going to be logic puzzles, others will require you to think outside the box. Think you can solve them all? I'm talking before I even finish explaining the answer. Stick around and let's find out. Alright, first riddle up. Let's ease into it. What has no voice but can still speak to you? Think about it. It's something you see every day, but you might not notice it talking. Time's up. The answer is a book. Books might not have vocal cords, but their words can speak volumes, am I right? On to the next one. Okay, riddle number 2, time to ramp up the difficulty. 3 friends check into a hotel room. The clerk tells them the room is $30, so each man pays $10. Later, the clerk realizes the room should only have cost $25. He gives the bellhop $5 to return to the guests. On the way to the room, the bellhop realizes he cannot divide the money evenly. So he pockets $2 and gives each guest $1 back. Now each guest has paid $9, their original $10 minus the $1 back, for a total of $27. The bellhop has $2. If you add those up, that's $29. Where did the missing dollar go? Time for some lateral thinking. 2 people are in a deadly race. They both have to drink a glass of liquid, and the first one to finish wins. The catch? One glass is poisoned. The person with the poisoned glass is guaranteed to die. The other person drinks their entire glass first and wins. How is that possible? Think about it. It's all about the state of the liquid. The answer is, the poison was in the ice. The person who drank first finished before the ice melted, avoiding the poison. Chapter 4. Back to some logic. This one's a classic. A man is looking at a photograph of someone. His friend asks, "Who is that?" The man replies, "Brothers and sisters I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who is in the photograph? Take a moment to untangle that family tree. The answer is, his son. It's easy to get tripped up, but it's all about perspective. Chapter 5. Alright, picture this. You're driving a bus. At the first stop, 3 people get on. At the next stop, 1 person gets off, and 2 get on. At the next stop, 5 people get off, and no one gets on. What color are the bus driver's eyes? Think carefully. This one is a bit of a trick. The answer is, what color are your eyes? Remember, we're driving the bus. Chapter 6. A farmer has to get a fox, a chicken, and a sack of grain across a river. He has a boat, but he can only take one item across at a time. If he leaves the fox and the chicken alone, the fox will eat the chicken. If he leaves the chicken and the grain alone, the chicken will eat the grain. How can the farmer get everything across the river safely? Chapter 7. Riddle number 7, the man in the bar. This one is a real head-scratcher. A man walks into a bar and asks for a glass of water. The bartender pulls out a gun and points it at the man. The man says, "Thank you," and walks out. What just happened? Think outside the box. The answer? The man had hiccups. The bartender recognized this and pulled out the gun to startle the man, which cured his hiccups. Chapter 8. Riddle number 8, the 10-coin puzzle. Alright, let's test your logic again. You have 10 coins in front of you. You need to arrange them into 5 lines, with each line having exactly 4 coins. This one might have you staring at your screen, but I promise there's a solution. Chapter 9. Riddle number 9, the trapped man. Here's a classic lateral thinking puzzle. A man is trapped in a room with 2 doors. One door leads to a room full of raging fire, and the other leads to a room full of lions that haven't eaten in 3 months. Which door should he choose? The answer? The door with the lions. If they haven't eaten in 3 months, they'd be dead. Chapter 10. Riddle number 10. More family matters. Another family riddle. David's father has 3 sons. Snap, Crackle, and... Did you get it? It's David. It's a simple wordplay riddle, but it's easy to overthink. Chapter 11. You have 2 ropes. Each rope takes exactly 1 hour to burn from end to end. However, the ropes don't burn at a consistent rate. How can you measure 45 minutes using only the ropes and a lighter? Chapter 12. Okay, last logic puzzle. This one is a brain bender. There are 10 prisoners in a line. Each prisoner is given a hat, either black or white, but they don't know their own hat color. They can see the hats of everyone in front of them, but not the hats of those behind them or their own. Starting at the back of the line, each prisoner must guess the color of their hat. If they guess correctly, they are free. If they guess wrong, they are eliminated. The prisoners can strategize beforehand but cannot communicate once the hats are placed. What strategy can they use to guarantee that at least 9 prisoners will go free? Chapter 13, Last Riddle. This one is a classic lateral thinking challenge. You are in a room with 3 light switches. Each switch controls one of 3 light bulbs in the next room. You can flip the switches however you like, but you can only enter the room with the light bulbs once. How can you determine which switch controls which bulb? So, how many of those riddles did you manage to solve? Let me know down in the comments. If you got them all, you're a true riddle master. If you enjoyed these brain-bending challenges, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more videos like this one, and don't forget to share it with your friends and see if they can crack these riddles too. Thanks for watching.